What's up, y'all? It's your boy Suave, and today we're going to do a little bourbon review. I was able to get my hands on a store pick, Blanton's Gold. So we're going to look it over, give it a little rating, compare it to Blanton's and Buffalo Trace, give you guys a little backstory on these bourbons, and dive one in and give them a good old review and see what we think and kind of how our palate enjoys them. Alright, we're in Fluffy's. Come over here in their corner where they keep their allocated stuff. They got a pretty good selection. You can see they got like Caribou. They got the George Dickel's 17. They're super fair with their prices too. They got really, really good prices. They got Woodford. They've done a few store picks before. Even they got the OSU over there if you see. There's the OSU. Some dark arts up here. Yeah. Four Roses single barrel. Maker's Mark cast strength. I've heard this is really good. Zay was telling me this one's a banger. Might have to try that out. Got Caribou, man. Hey, I know you guys looking for that Caribou Crossing. I know y'all looking for it. I know Zay is looking for some Caribou Crossing. They got a good selection here. They got some cigars. Yeah, this is an awesome store, man. They kill it here. Let's see here. Yo, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Just come over here and check out the bourbon section. All right. No, you're good. You're good. So let's see here. What do they got? And they got we got Michter's small batch, $50, not too bad. We got a bunch of good stuff. If you guys haven't already had this Bullet Rye 12, this thing is awesome. Really good. So here's the straight rye single barrel. I can't remember which was this one. This is the straight rye single barrel. I don't think that's the one that I've tried. That's not bad for $50. Let's see. Let's take a look. I think I had a different one. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, yeah. Nope, that's not it. Where's the Michter's? Oh yes. So yeah, this so they got this Michter's, the Michter single barrel, $51. A little bit cheaper than that barrel strength that I had, but it's still pretty good, I imagine. I haven't had that one yet. Let's see here. You guys will probably call out anything I miss, but they do got some pretty good stuff. There's the Woodford Reserve. I think they had some double oak. Somewhere in town does have a double oak store pick. This is barrel proof. Pretty good Jack. What do they got over here? So here's a few of the. There's the Larceny. I did get my bottle of Larceny over here. This is actually a store pick here too that they have. Oh, there's the double oak. Let's see here. What else we got? Laws. I haven't tried those. Here's the Penelope Weeded. Oh my god, $38. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. 13th Colony. Bardstown right here. If you guys have not had this, is Bardstown. Is this it? No, this one. The Weeder. The Weeder's amazing. It's a phenomenal bottle. So yeah, they got a really good selection. They had some Jack before, some of the Jack rye, but I guess they're out of it. Pretty sweet selection. All right, now let's go take a look and we'll show that they got this. Here we go. Yeah. Bland's barrel picks. They got quite a bit left. They said they just put it out, but that's huge, man. That's huge. We're gonna have to get home and give it a review. So starting off with the Buffalo Trace. This is the flagship of Buffalo Trace, and if you're not aware, these are all Sazerac products. So this is the flagship. You've probably seen this on like Joe Rogan, things of that nature. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon out of Frankfort, Kentucky. Mash bill number 1, 10% or less rye. 8 to 10 years and it's a blended product. So there's about 40 barrels that go into making Buffalo Trace and keeping it a consistent flavor. Whereas, like with the store pick, you're not going to get that. I mean, there are store pick Buffalo Traces for like exceptional barrels, and you'll see some liquor stores able to get a hold of some of those. But as far as complexity, it's just a very well blended, very consistent experience whenever you are getting Buffalo Trace. But the store picks, on the other hand, you know, they're usually sent samples to liquor stores. They'll pick and see which one they want, and so here you're going to get maybe a little bit of something a little more special as far as flavor profiles. Something that isn't so blended down like you would with the regular Blanton's Gold. This is also just a regular single barrel of Blanton's Standard, so we're going to be comparing these and kind of see what we're noticing. But 90 proof, 45% alcohol on Buffalo Trace. Very smooth bourbon, easy to go down. It tastes excellent. Caramel. Maybe like a little toffee. Nothing too wild, really. Maybe a little more fruity. Kind of like that you would get with a Weller. Maybe citrus. A little more citrus. Yeah, citrusy maybe more so than you would get with Weller. Weller's like very red fruit forward, and whenever you're dealing with this, I'm getting more like a citrusness. Definitely vanilla. Kind of like a sweet caramel. Now this might be oxidized a little bit, but yeah, I think when you're looking at this, it's so balanced out that it's kind of muted in a sense, and I'm not sure if that's because it's oxidized. So we are mostly just using Buffalo Trace to open up our palates, but at the same time, this is like a $25 to $30 bottle. So if you're looking for something that's a little less complex but pretty good, this is pretty good. If you can get like a barrel pick of Buffalo Trace, I hear they're phenomenal. I haven't had one yet. Pretty good. Let's wash our palate with some Dr. Pepper. Dive on into the regular Blantons. So off the rip, I'm getting so much more, more oakiness. Almost like a dry oak. So this Blanton's is coming up at 93 proof. So it's a little bit higher, more proof than the Buffalo Trace, since it's just 90. But, so what's special about Blanton's is it was like the world's first single barrel bourbon, introduced in like 1984. They use mash bill number 2, 12 to 15% rye. This is bottled for individual barrels and warehouse aged at the Buffalo Trace distillery. Widely beloved, but allocation driven due to demand. So you don't probably see these very often. And they are really good, but secondary prices can kind of destroy the purchase agreement on some of these. You don't want to pay too high on secondary price. It's a good bourbon though. Definitely getting a little more rye. There's just so much more complexity than there is with Buffalo Trace. Definitely still that citrusy kind of caramel and that oakiness. It's not heavy. It ain't like a double oak or nothing. It's oaky, but it's chilling there. Maybe apple? Apple for sure. Apple for sure. Very smooth. Oh, very smooth. A little bit of that apple. It's so smooth that it kind of just flows off the palate, but it has like a good lingering, like little bitter oak sweetness that kind of just hangs out. The mid palate, like caramel, honey, vanilla, it's there. It's definitely citrusy too. Phenomenal though. Phenomenal. Love me some Blantons. Love me some Blantons. Very smooth. Alright, now we're going to go into the big boy. This is about $180 MSRP for like a Blanton's Gold store pick. Now, you're going to get more proof with this bad boy. These are 103, so 51.5% alcohol, which anything over 100, I'm definitely like a lot better. I think below 120 is probably a sweet spot. 100 to 120, pretty good. So Blanton's Gold are single barrels of Blanton's Gold selected by retailers or groups via Sazerac Barrel Select. These are highly allocated. They're sold lotteries or one per customer, things of that nature. And sometimes you can end up paying a premium price of $600 for some of these. However, I was able to score this at $180 here at our local liquor store, Fluffy's. So if you're ever in the Fort Sill area, go check out Fluffy's. They are awesome. Great store picks. This isn't their only store pick. They got a bunch of them. But yeah, this is a great store pick, and they are super reasonable with their prices. Friendly people. They're amazing. Katie's awesome. She's the owner there. Her dad's amazing. I actually used to make commercials with her dad before he passed away. God rest his soul. Fluffy was awesome. So anyways, a great family-owned business. They're a great group of individuals. So not shocking to me that they were able to score a store pick of Blantons and be super reasonable with their pricing. And I cannot wait to review this. So what's separating this out from the other Blantons, the apple. So that apple is there on the nose. And it's like not... It's a green apple. I like it. Like, it's a green kind of... I wouldn't say... Yeah, oh man, it's just a profound green apple. It's so good. Maybe pear. Maybe like some pear sweetness that's like kind of... I don't know, but it's very fruit forward. Very fruit forward. And I am not getting any citrusness. Like, these are way more citrus noted. This is red fruit all the way. I mean, it's going into the lines of being like a Weller, but so much more green apple. I don't get this type of green apple from Weller typically. I like it though. So let's get on the palate. Toffee, very toffee on the back end of the palate. Sitting on the front, there's a little bit of that oaky, like a little bit of oakness, something, but not profound, not too dry, but yeah. I mean, it's fruit forward. Caramel. This is phenomenal. This is definitely so much more complex and so much more in your face than these two are. This is delivering something. Now, here's the thing. So when you're looking at price points, right, you're like, okay, well, let's say you're staring both these in the eye. $180, right, for this store pick. They don't have Blantons, but the most closest Blantons you can get from another store is like $120. Get this, 100%. You're going to get so much more complexity, better product, great flavors. It's if you can get it Blantons at MSRP and you've never had it, snag that thing up fast. But as far as this is worth more for sure. And it's also what you're wanting. If you're wanting something a little more smoothed out, if you like that, I love that green apple. I love it. And I'm a Weller guy. I really like Wellers. I've been really, really enjoying Wellers. Like the 107, awesome. I would like this to be a little bit higher proof, but it's not bad. There's something mid-palate that is like maybe like some dried fruit. I don't know. It's like a dry sweetness, and I'm digging it. Ooh, that caramel really came through. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. Really, really enjoyed this. I ended up getting me another bottle. I have one on the shelf for later. So yeah, if you're in the market and you're looking for something that's way more complex and you don't mind shelling out a few extra dollars, grab you some Blanton's Gold, and they got some over at Fluffy's, so you guys can go grab you a bottle there. If you're in the Fort Sill, Oklahoma area, snag them on up. And as far as these two, give them a try if you haven't. But if you're going to shill out a little bit more money, because this right here is sought after, right? And now don't go paying $300 for this. Don't go paying $300 for this if you can get this for like in the $100 range. But now if you're going so far as to like, okay, $50 more, $60 more for some complexity, throw it at it, because it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny. I would even say maybe even $100 more. You know, I could see myself, if you're really wanting something that's just very, like it's more complex, aged a little more, something a little different, I definitely would say a store pick, Bland's Gold's pretty awesome. But MSRP, these things are getting crazy, so be careful out there. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'm going to sit back and finish these up because I got some delicious bourbons. But I appreciate you guys coming through. Y'all take it easy. Have a blessed one. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later, baby. Also, I would like to say, if you guys are into gaming, I also stream over on twitch.tv/Swavilo. I also am on TikTok. We got about 16,000 subscribers over on TikTok. Make sure you guys come over and check us out. Appreciate all the love on YouTube. I'm glad you guys are with me on this bourbon journey I've been on. So check out some of our other videos where we're reviewing some bourbons. Y'all take it easy. Have a blessed one. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later, baby.